Hello, air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Thank you for being in this space. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your reading. I'm going to do a collective reading to see what Spirit wants you to know at this time. This is a timeless reading, okay? But if you would like a personal reading, feel free to get at me at piscespowerreadings@gmail.com, and I would love to connect with you one-to-one and get you a personal reading. Speaking of that, I'm offering through December 31st of 2023, I'm offering buy one, get one free readings. So if you'd like to buy one for yourself and gift your bestie or your significant other or family or friends, then just let me know and we can make that happen, okay? I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards. I do shuffle off and on screen as the channel grows. That will probably change. I'll probably just get them pre-shuffled and ready to go for time's sake. But for now, I'm doing it because I think a lot of viewers like that. Maybe they just don't trust readers. I'd say that's, I guess, the greatest reason. Although I've not really come across any readers on YouTube that I feel shady about. So who knows? We all have different experiences, right? But anyway, I would love to hear how you're doing and where you're viewing from. If you would drop that in the comments, I would love to see where you are seeing me from. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I want to thank and welcome in the archangels who help me with my channel. Archangels, I just request that you infuse this reading with your frequencies, your vibrations, your lessons, insights, predictions, validations, and all the good stuff for my air sign viewers. All right, we're going to get started with a starseed oracle. I'm kind of feeling this is going to be a little bit of a fluid kind of reading. So I'm planning on pulling one, but there may be multiples. So I'm just going to kind of go with it and see where we're at. All right, we're going to start off with lost lands. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. You've done this before, air signs. You've done this before. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the wisdom of the tarot and see what kind of downloads we can get from Spirit concerning these lost lands. I'm feeling a lot of energy coming from this card, but there's no articulated message that I'm receiving, so I'm just going to kind of stay quiet until, I get something. I am an intuitive reader primarily, and that's just how I roll. All right, so Spirit, in the area of touch, what do my air signs need to get their hands on? In the area of taste, what do the air signs have a taste for? In the area of smell, what is in the air for my air signs? In the area of hearing, what do the air signs need to hear? And finally, Spirit, what do you want Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius to see? All right, starting off in the area of touch, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm starting to get a message that's coming into focus here. So, and I'm feeling some pretty strong Aquarian energy, not necessarily because of either of these cards, though. I'm just kind of feeling it in the energy of the reading itself. So, soul memories and gifts, you've done this before. I'm feeling like those of you who are watching and that this resonates with, that you all are advanced souls. You've been here many times before, and each time you come to Earth, you are bringing a little bit more of the etheric realm with you and manifesting it into the earth plane, into the practical 3D. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles, the energy here is obviously it's earth energy, right? because it's a pentacle card. And it's also a card of just like abundance, right? It's very abundant, and there's a energy of eccentricity here as well. And hard work that has paid off. There's an energy here of hard work that perhaps was done unconventionally, like perhaps you are a tarot reader or a psychic or a medium, or you've been a hard worker for many, many years in some sort of a spiritual, metaphysical profession, is what I'm picking up on. And it's almost like you've been sent here to accomplish a very specific journey that you've not been able to pull off just yet. But because this is in the 9 position, right? We know that the very next step is the 10, which is, the legacy card and the end of a journey. And so I feel like some of you are getting ready to really up level in the earth and make a huge impact, perhaps one that you've been wanting to make for lifetimes, okay? So that's what you need to get your hands on. In the area of taste, we have Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. This is air energy. So this is you showing up in your own reading. I'm feeling the hasty energy of this card. It's one of impatience, but in a way, it's kind of like, well, I get it, because you've been here before and you're carrying with you these soul memories and these soul gifts. And so intuitively and spiritually, you know that you are equipped for your journey. It's just like there's something that's holding you back. Let's check out what's in the air and see if that will give us some info. Okay, what's holding you back is a scarcity mindset. 4 of Pentacles for you, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. You are afraid that the gifts that are within you are not enough to create the abundance that you're wanting to get your hands on from this first position, okay? And so there is a mindset here that needs to be addressed, and it is probably one of the greatest factors that keeps you coming back. It's an unconquered mindset that you have to deal with. Oh, wow, I'm getting some huge downloads here. So let me just say this. There have been, it's like every time you come into this life, there is some sort of system in place that hinders you from being in abundance. It's in the system, it is the financial and economic philosophy system of that particular lifetime that hinders the mindset that you have, that hinders your mindset, I should say. And so what happens is you make a soul agreement. You make this soul contract almost to come in during the time that you do, but you do it agreeing that the financial and economic system that you're coming into is right, it's okay, it's correct. Anyway, it's like you're doing it and you've got this willingness to operate within that financial framework, but what you're being called to do is be a reformer, an overthrower of systems that do not serve the highest good for the people that are in that collective during that time. And I'm picking up on this energy that this go around, you are absolutely going to be that revolutionary, that soldier, that warrior who comes barging in to save the day and to dismantle systems of oppression surrounding economic systems. Whew, that's deep. I didn't anticipate any of this getting into this reading, air signs. If any of this is resonating with you, or if this is something you would like to do, even, would you click that like button? And if you haven't subscribed, I hope that you will. It's absolutely free for you to do so. Okay, Spirit, knowing all of this, what do you want Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius to hear? You are being given a divine, well-equipped opportunity. You're being given another start, a do-over, a fresh start to change this. And it's going to start in the area of your mind. What's going to happen is you're going to have to get more on board with a reformer mindset than you are on board with being a conformist mindset. If you are going to change the world and impact your own abundance as well as those of the collective that you're in, yeah. Wow, this is amazing. This is I'm getting these really big messages for so many zodiac signs. Like, we're living in some pretty important catalytic times. So you're being given this new start, this new opportunity to do just that, to be a reformer and not a conformer. Okay, Spirit, what do you want the air signs to see? Yes, 5 of Wands. You're being called to kind of like deliver people out of confusion and chaos, but you cannot do that as long as you are a part of them. As long as you're willing to participate in the fray of what doesn't work, then you're not going to make any progress for yourself or for the planet. You're not going to progress on your path in the ways that you could if you stay as a part of the fray, is what I'm hearing. So it's time for you to really, really, really rise above, okay? I'm going to pull an enchanted map oracle. Obviously, maps have to do with direction. Let's see what direction Spirit wants to give you, air signs, concerning this message. Intention. Yes, it is. It is all about your intention. Do you intend to be a conformer or do you intend to be a reformer? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. What is your intention? It's time for you to get granular and to become very serious about this weighty call that you feel, okay? It's time for you to approach life in a different way that's going to look eccentric to other people. Now, here's something else that I'm picking up on. This is wild. Some of you who are listening to this either are, will be, or know people who are in high-ranking government positions, okay? I'm even picking up, I'm having a visual right now of a female politician who is at her wit's end, and she feels like, you know what, I have a crazy friend who loves listening to tarot, and she seems to get a lot out of it, so I'm just going to chill for tonight, drink some wine, listen to some tarot. And it's like the whole world is about to start turning to people who have answers that are not mainstream kind of people. Now is the time for prophets and poets and oracles and tarot readers and mediums and psychics to be giving the answers and to be sought after for their wisdom, their advice, their insight, okay? And perhaps you've been hidden for a very long time in the fray, and it's time for you to identify yourself as who you know you really are, which is a very transformative, progressive thinking, powerful, creative, out of the box thinker. You have solutions, Aquarius, that the world needs. You, Libra, you, Gemini. It is your voice, your thought, your mind, your intention that can shape the world energetically if you will allow yourself. Utilize the soul memories and the gifts and the experience that you have to transform the future, okay? To transform the path that lies ahead, to transform the here and now so that we can have a better future, okay? Whew, that is some amazing stuff. All right. I'm also feeling like I want to get an energy oracle card. So let me grab that. This is something I don't typically do, but hey, when I'm feeling prompted to do so, you know, I'm gonna roll right with it. All right, let's see. I'm just feeling like I need to divine some more energies. I'm feeling 3. I need to pick up on 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, Spirit, what else do you want Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini to know? Strategy. Journal, log. What else? Attachment. And what else? Deceit. Okay. All right, so here's the deal. You have, strategy is a lot like this intention card, but the difference is intention isn't necessarily action, and strategy is sort of like the step between intention and action, okay? But the problem is that you are attached, look at this, number 5, to the 5 of Wands. You're attached to the way things have always been for your collective. And that's what keeps coming up every time you come back to the earth. Every time you come back, it's this attachment of it's this attachment to the way things have always been. You get super comfortable super fast, even if it's super uncomfortable and you super know that you shouldn't. It's a problem, okay? And so Spirit is calling you to a place of strategy and saying, you know what, don't just allow life to happen to you. You need to stop being attached, because the fray is deceptive, okay? Until you start thinking outside the box and you're just you're just walking the path of a conformist, you're walking the path of deception, because the truth of the matter is, at the end of the day, there could be so much more for you. There could be so much more for the people you love. There could be so much more for your collective, whether that's like your country, your city, your family, but it's time to not be so passive and in a place of just hoping things will happen. You're going to have to strategize and implement. Otherwise, you're going to continue in a state of attachment, being deceived, and not make any progress. And you're going to have to keep coming back until you get it right. So yeah, that's it. That is a powerful message. But let me know if that resonates. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, any and all of the above. But I just appreciate you, air signs, so much. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!